Hello, it's Rachel from the Positive Teacher Company, and today I'm really excited to share with you our brand new teacher training planners for 2021-2022. Our teacher trainee planners are suitable for teachers who are embarking on a school or educational setting placement of up to 24 weeks long. We usually recommend if your placement is longer than 24 weeks that you would be best suited to one of our full teacher planners rather than a trainee planner. The very first page of the teacher training planner is a full bullet pointed list of the teacher standards. There's also a column to the right hand side that you can use to tick off standards that you've met or highlight key standards that you need to look at during your placement. Next, we have a page for some personal information about yourself, some goals that you want to set yourself for the placement, and then space for usernames and passwords that you want to remember from your placement. Opposite this page is a placement information page. You can use this to note some key information about your placement, who your mentor is, who senior leaders are, what the routines are in school, and an overview of the school day. We then come to your placement targets pages. There's space on the first page for 3 individual targets with reference to the teacher standards. There's also space to be able to record your continuing professional development that you're using to meet those standards and those targets. And then there is also space for a mid-placement review. These next few pages are some of my favourite in the planner. Our useful teacher finds pages are great for recording all those really useful resources that you find out about. We've included a place to record useful websites, social media accounts, podcasts, blogs, books and apps. There's also a column next to each one so you can rate them once you've used them and know which ones to recommend to others. We then move on to the groups pages. These are handy and flexible pages that you can use in a variety of ways for your class. I use mine to keep a record of groups for school trips, as well as how I'm splitting children into table groups for particular subjects. Following on from the groups pages, we have the intervention pages, which can be used to plan interventions that will be happening in your class. There's space to plan the intervention, identify who will be participating in it, which members of staff will lead it and how much time it will take, what the target is that you want them to achieve, and then space to evaluate its impact at the end of the intervention. Then there's our Pupil Focus pages, which allow you to keep track of targets for children in your class. This could also be used as an aid for Parents' Evening when you need specific goals at hand, or it could also be used as a way to track particular groups of pupils such as pupil premium pupils or those working in an intervention group. We've then included a consultations and appointments page. You could use this page to record Parents' Evening appointments if you were involved with those during your placement, or you could use them to record dates and times for your mentor meetings. After this, there's space to write down important dates for the year. This spread is great for seeing the whole year at a glance. You might use it to plot in awareness days from your TPTC wall calendar or family birthdays. The calendar section then moves into our double page calendar spreads going from August 2021 to July 2022. The calendar pages also come with a column to add notes, and remember our matching planner stickers are really handy for these pages. We start off our planning pages with a placement organiser. This is where you can record all of your ideas for your school placement, as well as some resources and things you need to know in preparation for your placement. We've then included a medium-term plan page. This allows you to see 8 weeks of your placement over one double spread. You could use this to plan out when you are teaching lessons or how your lessons are going to progress throughout your placement. Following the medium-term planning pages, there's space for a seating plan and then a timetable for your placement. We've made some changes to the planning pages in our trainee planners this year. We know that some trainees prefer to use each page for each day of their placement, whereas other trainees prefer to use them for each week of their placement. So this year we've given you the option by adding a day or lesson to the first column, followed by a space for planning. The bottom of each planning page has space for reflection and next steps for that day or week of teaching. If you opt for a 16 or 24 week option in our trainee planners, your planning pages will be split into 8-week blocks. Each 8-week block will include a placement organiser, timetable, seating plan and medium-term plan, followed by 8 weeks of planning pages. We've made some additions to the trainee planners this year by adding some meetings pages for recording your mentor meetings and your next steps, and these are then followed by some space for recording assessments. Our teacher trainee planners are available in 8, 16 and 24 week options. They're softback, A4, have a frosted acetate cover protector, silver binding, and matching accessories are also available.